Now we are going to do is that let's look at the three tools I talked about. LinkedIn being the first one. LinkedIn is more of a professional network than just a social network. So it's very important that you have a very strong profile on LinkedIn. Why are you on LinkedIn? You are there to grow your professional network. I'm again emphasizing on the word professional network. You are there to build your own professional brand. And if you have a profile like this, take it off immediately or change it. This talks more about yourself than a completed profile. This tells that how not serious you are about your professional brands. When you send a connection request, I know that this is the way LinkedIn sends it, but I personally find it this is the most pathetic way of sending a connection request. Sorry, no offense here, but a connection request coming like this, it doesn't tell anything about you or why you want to connect with the person. I know people are very much for recommendations and endorsements and everything, but here is a tip, don't go on asking for recommendations to each and every person you know. It doesn't really work, and people are smart. I endorse you, you endorse me, and everybody knows that. Don't go after that. If you have skills, let it come through the way you have described your profiles and your credentials. Recommendations, yes, they matter, but not so much. My favorite is groups on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has tons and tons of groups in each and every category you can mention. Find your interest. The first exercise we did, find your interest and follow the groups which you want to join. Join those groups. Don't just join and sit there idle. When you join the groups, look at the discussions which are happening over there. Read through the discussions. That's also step one. Step two, and the real valuable step would be participate. Twitter. People are on Twitter for various reasons. They are there to know the latest news. People are there to help each other. German bakery bomb blast or Bombay bomb blast. Blood donation request. People are there to follow it. Now when you get on Twitter, the first thing you have to do is to create your personality, and on Twitter it's even more important. This is a Twitter handle of Marissa Mayer, who is the CEO of Yahoo. And if you look at her Twitter handle, you will know how you can finally balance your professional identity and a personal identity. If your Twitter profile looks something like this, you are sending even bad message than being on Twitter. Don't ever have this. Egg looks awful. Have your own profile picture, nice. Complete your profile, create your voice, create your personality on there. This is the person with the name Tinu Cherian. He has around 14 lakh followers on Twitter. There was a movie which came up, Kai Poche, and when the movie was released, they had a contest where they asked people what is your dream, and the prize was a Mercedes Benz. So this person tweeted about this, and obviously in this being a tweet, it was retweeted many times and people mentioned it. Unfortunately, he didn't win. He didn't win the contest, so he was unhappy. He thought that let me try my luck. He started tweeting to Audi and BMW. I didn't win Mercedes. Would you care to send me an Audi or a Mercedes or a BMW? Thankfully for Mercedes, they listened to it before Audi and BMW, and they sent him a Mercedes Benz all the way from Pune to Bangalore for a weekend, and he started tweeting about it. Now that's the social influence. That's the power of. All right, next case I'm going to take is of Audi. So there is a person with the name Vishal Gondal. He is a Audi owner. He had given his Audi car for servicing, and apparently through the GPS tracking system he came to know that the servicing people took it out and just roamed around the whole city, and he started tweeting about it. Now Audi took its own sweet time to respond to it, only to aggravate the backlash and everything like that, and in between BMW listened and they sent him a Mini Cooper for the weekend. Oh, we got to know that your car is for servicing, why don't you use our car? So he started tweeting about it. That's the power of social branding. I just wanted to emphasize that fact. That's the power of social branding. All these people, of course, they have some offline personality and they're very popular, but look at their social brand, and whatever they have got is through their social brand. The next beautiful thing in Twitter which I like is of lists. List is a very good way to save your time and get targeted updates. Now people start creating lists. If you want to listen to news, you can start adding people to the list. listen to the news, listen to competition, listen to marketing updates, anything. This is a very good way to get the most in your less time. Twitter, if you're following many people or if many people are following you, it can get a clumsy or it can be overwhelming at times. Lists is your way. And one subtle way, it's not promoted that way, but when you add people to list, they come to know about it. So if you really want to get noticed by somebody, add them to some list and give it a real fancy name and somebody like thought leaders in my list and add me and I will definitely take notice about it. Facebook, I won't take too much time on Facebook. A couple of things I would like to mention is that A, cautiously use the privacy settings in Facebook. And trust me, they are changing it almost every day. It won't be an exaggeration to say that. People are listening, brands are listening, companies are listening. Be cautious about it. And here is an example. Unfortunately, it is of a person who is very popular in the offline world. This is the page of Sachin Tendulkar, the god of cricket. Unfortunately, it's a bad example of how a Facebook page should be, because here it mentions about all his centuries, and in the offline world, actually Sachin Tendulkar would never ever do that. You could see that, this is complete disconnect. And the last platform I'm going to take up is blogging. There is no harm. I mean, that's the biggest misconception people have, that if I am a technologist, if my job description says that I'm a software engineer or technology architect, I have to write about technology. No. Show your other side. I mean, if you love writing love stories, that nothing, it can't be better than that. I mean, show your softer side. There is a world outside technology, right? No harm at all. This example, I think, resembles that. This is a blog of Rashmi Sinha, who is the CEO of SlideShare before LinkedIn acquired it. So she writes about each and everything. She will write a movie review of Slumdog Millionaire. She will write about a book review. She will write why she stopped using Groupon as a service. Complete connect between the online persona and offline persona. Some tips on writing blogs: keep them short. With the advent of technologies and smartphones and Twitter and everything, the attention span has gone drastically down. Absolutely. People don't like reading more than 400 to 500 words. Keep it really, really small. There is one little tip I would like to share, that keep scope for commenting on your blogs. I mean, some people write so much in the article and so exhaustive and so elaborate that a person reading it, the readers, they feel that everything is covered. What should I write? How do I measure whether I am effective on social network? Is that the question everybody has here? Well, there are some quantitative measures in terms of followers, RTs, views and everything. But I personally feel that there is a very strong qualitative approach and qualitative angle to social media. So don't just go after numbers. One retweet by an influencer is much better than 10 retweets by just average people. So don't go by numbers only. This is a good way to analyze and slice and dice the data and everything, but start reading it from a qualitative angle rather than just quantitative.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Radha. It's inspiring having you as part of the school. Thank you so much.